Second grade scholars, today's CGI is about, you've heard them before and you've seen them before. They're about Miss Severino's cats, Daisy and Diesel. I love talking about them because they are adorable and there's two of them so you can do a lot more problems with them. So today's problem is Miss Severino gives her cats Temptations treats. I don't know if you know them. They come in this little box. They're little squares. They're awesome. Cats usually love them. My cat does not. Diesel has 48 treats and Daisy has 29 treats. How many more treats does Diesel have than Daisy? So you already know that the first thing we do is a retell. So in this retell, you need to make sure that you're pausing the video when the question is covered, and then you're going to tell me the story. This is a time that if you need to pause and reread this problem real quick, this is the time to do it. And if not, I'm going to pause the video and you're going to do your retelling. All right, now that you're ready, pause as well. Go. All right, I hope you did really well. We're going to go right into it. So this is page 35 of CGI, and make sure that you are doing the worksheets right now. Go get that. This is the time. Pause it. Go get your worksheet so that you can do this with me. I don't actually have the packet printed out right now with me, so I won't be showing you, but I've been showing you in all my last videos, so you should know exactly what you're doing. If not, look at the screen. I'm doing the same thing. It's just that I already have the effects done because this pen doesn't last when I write with the pen on here. So let's go. Miss Severino is giving her cats Temptation treats. Diesel has 48 treats and Daisy has 29 treats. How many more treats does Diesel have than Daisy? You're going to pause right now and read it. So you'll see me going right to my pause button and pause it. All right, I hope you read it, and then we're going to go right in. So we're going to circle the information that's given, and that is the key numbers and the units. So if you look right here, that first sentence, we don't have any units or we don't have any numbers, but the second sentence has all of them, like 48 treats and 29 treats. Now, we need to underline the question. This question is right at the end, and it says, how many more treats does Diesel have than Daisy? You need to understand what the question is asking you in order to answer the question. What are they asking you to do? So this is usually the trickiest part. So they're asking you how many more than. One of these how many more than questions is asking for a difference. So if you see that Diesel has 48, Daisy has 29, they're not asking you to add them together because they're not asking you how many do they have in total, or how many Temptation Street does Miss Severino have. This is really focused on the two characters, and they want to know how many more Diesel had than Daisy. So make sure you're hopping right into this part. We don't have a more or less than question today because you can't actually do one. We can't talk about that because it's a whole different type of question. So make sure when you're doing this page, really think about it. You should always have your first weight and your vertical weight done before you go in and watch my videos. You should have a number sentence and word sentence. And if you really want to, on our third way, if you can't think of one, you can always watch my videos and copy one. But I really want you to give it a shot beforehand. So this part right here, the first, then, next, and last, or first, next, then, and last, I want you to explain one of these methods like you would talk to your teacher, because you have to be able to explain your methods when you get on the board.
Okay, ladies, for the first way, it's going to be a drawing way, but we're going to go through the problem first. So it says that Miss Severino gave her cats Temptations treats. Diesel had, so I'm going to write D for Diesel. Actually, I'm going to write their both names because Diesel and Daisy both start with a D. So Diesel had 48 treats, and Daisy had 29 treats. So they want to know how many more Diesel had than Daisy. So if you're going to try to figure that out, you need to find out the difference. And that also means that it's an answer to a subtraction problem. They're not asking you how many they had altogether. They're not asking you who had more. They want to know how many more did he have than her. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a drawing method. And as we saw, it's 48 minus 29. So we're just going to do that hundreds, tens, and ones chart again. And I'm going to write both my numbers up here, 48 and 29. I'm going to draw the top number, cross out my bottom number. So drawing in groups of 5, I have 8, and then drawing sticks for my tens to show that this is more than this. So I need to cross off 9 circles. I don't have that. We're going to go over here, take one stick, break it into 10, because one stick has 10 ones. Now I'm going to cross off 9, and I need to count how many I have left here. I had 8 up here, one more is 9 left. Now I need to cross off 2 more. This one is already crossed off, but it belongs to here, so you need to do 2 more, and I have 1 left. So right now the answer I got is 19. Let's check with our second method. In our second method, I'm just going to go very simply and do a vertical method. Good. And we already know that it's 48 and 29. And you can just do it this way where you can't do that. So you go here, take that 4, make it into a 3. Now this is an 18. 18 minus 9 is 9. 3 minus 2 is 1. And it is going to be adding up. So I know we've subtracted up until now. We're just going to add up. So we're going to take that smaller number, and then we're going to try to go all the way up to 48. So we're at 29. I'm going to add 1 more, and then now I'm at 30. If I'm at 30, I'm going to add 10 more to get to 40. And from 40, I'm going to add 8 more to get to 48. Then you're going to add all the numbers right in the middle here. And 10 plus 8 is 18. 1 more is 19. So that is your difference, because that's how much you added up to 29 to get to 48.
Alright, now that you saw my 3 ways and you solved yours, I really want you to look through it today, because tomorrow we're going to be doing a very similar problem. Great job today, and I will see you tomorrow.